So now we're going to go over question number 4 on your worksheet. Question number 4 asks, the cross sections below represent two bedrock outcrops 15 kilometers apart. Number 1 through 9 indicate rock layers. Some layers contain index fossils. No overturning of rock layers have occurred. Which layers most likely formed during the same geologic time period? So the correct answer is 3 and 7. And with these questions, I always suggest starting from the bottom and finding the sequence of rocks and how the sequences match between the bit different outcrops from the bottom to the top. So if I start with 4 and 9, I see that they don't match, but 4 and 8 match. 3 and 7 match, 2 and 6 match, and 1 and 5 match. So that probably means that 9 was deposited in outcrop 2, but then 4 and 8 got deposited around the same time in outcrop 1 and 2, and then 3 and 7 got deposited, 2 and 6 got deposited, and then 1 and 5 got deposited. So the reason it's not 1 and 8 is because 8 got deposited a long time before 1 and around the same time as 4. The reason it's not 2 and 9 is because 2 got deposited a lot later than 9, and 9 was deposited basically before everything else. The reason it's 3 and 7 is because they were deposited around the same time, and the reason it's not 4 and 5 is because 4 got deposited a long time before 5. 5 got deposited around the same time as 1. So always start from the very bottom. Let's go over question number 5. Which surface bedrock is youngest in age? We're given different names of rocks, but we are only given symbols here. So to figure out the symbols of these rocks, go to Earth Science Reference Table page 6 and 7, go through the igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rock charts, and find the names of those rocks. And then after you find the names, you can find the map symbols. So after looking at page 6 and 7 on the reference table, I found the different rocks that are listed: sandstone, siltstone, dolostone, and limestone on page 7 in the sedimentary rock chart, and I found the map symbols. And then I used the map symbols and used my pen, in this case, use pencil for yourself or any symbols that help you to label the different types of rocks. So L stands for limestone for this symbol, dolostone is this symbol, so D. Siltstone is SI right here, and sandstone is SA. Okay, so the correct answer is actually A, siltstone, and here's why. Now that I labeled everything, I just need to start from the bottom and match up the layers, or try my best to, and then figure out which one's older and which one's younger. I'm going to start with the bottom of A, and I see that this symbol does not match anything else in the other outcrops. So I'm going to move on to this symbol, and this matches A, B, and C, but not D. Since I found something that matches, I'm going to continue with it. So these match, and then L matches. So after these layers were deposited, limestone or L got deposited in A, B, and C. And then after that, A didn't have anything deposited, but B and C, in B, sandstone was deposited, and in C, sandstone was also deposited. And notice we deposited some sandstone in D around that same time. And then after that, nothing was deposited in C, but D or dolostone was deposited on B. Dolostone was also deposited in D. And then finally, nothing got deposited at B after that, but siltstone was finally deposited in D. So that's how I know siltstone was the youngest in age, because it was deposited last. This is probably the oldest age because it deposited first. So go ahead and try question 4 on your own.